Man, I was supposed to be cutting the AC off before I started. I don't like this AC sound, but you can hear the AC in the background. But check this out, man. I went to Diddy's trial so you don't have to. Diddy's disturbing behavior. This is not the video I'm gonna do, man. My bad. I'm just reading the thing. I clicked on 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, man. I clicked on 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, y'all. Shout out to Tisha. She is rocking and rolling like a champ, man. So, but anyway, I was gonna do this video right here. Diddy sues by Ex-Bodyguard. You know, so hold up. Anyway, let's do this. We gotta do this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. Diddy sues Ex-Bodyguard for exposing freak-off tapes. Trial plot twist. What? I'm trying to figure out a new system, man, and I gotta figure it out quick. I gotta figure this thing out quick, man. How y'all doing? Y'all doing alright? I gotta make some changes, man, and I gotta find something quick.
There's been a delay in.
Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Hey, let's check this bad boy out. Here we go.
Jury selection in the striking trial of Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, it's been a delay, man. I knew that. Dude, this trial is so high profile, man, that they delaying so much stuff, man. So, let me do this. They delaying so much stuff that, this trial is never going to stay on its course. It's going to be delayed. Lawyers going to be asking for continuancies. Yana, can we do this later? I got to look at my notes. I got to research some things. The lawyers is going to be all over the place. And the judge is going to try to be as fair as he can be. And he going to have to grant them permission to do things and stuff, man. So that's gonna happen. Then you have witnesses, and then the jury gonna be doing this, that, and the third, all kinds of stuff, man. So this is Gene. Y'all know Gene Deal. Shout out to Gene. I don't think he's getting sued, but let's see.
Somebody through somebody else to try to get in contact with me, telling me enough is enough.
Yo. What up, world? It's your boy, Uncle Mike. Back in the lab with another one for the Music Recording Network. Man, this story right here, wild. Straight out of a Netflix drama. So look, grab your seat, light up if you do that, pour up something cold, cause we about to break this whole messy saga down together. Y'all know how we do. Turning negativity into positivity, breaking industry game, and helping folks learn what to watch for. That's what we stand for over here. So before we jump in, smash that subscribe button, hit that like, and ring that bell. We got a lot to cover.
Courthouse, lots happened today. The big thing is there is still no jury.
Witnesses are missing and jurors are backing out as Diddy's trial was just delayed. Diddy is allegedly coming after witnesses and is planning to sue his ex-bodyguard for speaking out against him.
Oh, they suing Courtney. I think Courtney said something about him getting sued also, man. Man, I need a pen and paper to keep up with all this stuff, man. This is crazy. It's going crazy right here.
Now let's get into it. News just hit the block. Sean Diddy Combs, a.k.a. Puff, a.k.a. Brother Love, is planning to sue his former bodyguard, Gene Deal. Yup. The same Gene Deal who's been all over interviews exposing what he says went down behind closed doors at Bad Boy and around Biggie's murder, the industry parties, the so-called freak-offs.
Anybody who does business nowadays
Gene
with the internet
has been speaking out loud and very heavy for years. And now Puff Dunn had enough.
One of their key witnesses against the rapper appears to have gone missing. This comes as we learn that Combs' ex-girlfriend, who was seen on video being assaulted by the rapper, is pregnant.
Man, that one witness that didn't show up or said she don't want to show up and all this stuff. First of all, the girl is trying her best to be bigger or more important. I'm gonna use the word more important than Cassie, right? But she ain't. You know, she ain't. She wasn't. You wasn't on the video, sweetheart. You might have taken a whole lot more abuse than Cassie did behind them doors or whatever. But you wasn't on that video that the world seen. She was. So that means right now the world looks at her more. I'm looking at the fiancés over here trying to clean up around me. I don't know why she give me my water. She know I like it ice cold.
Here's Les Trent.
Is a key witness in the Sean Diddy Combs trial backing out? Victim number 3, as she's called, was set to testify against the music mogul. The name?
Yeah, she backed out. She ain't backing out. She backed out. That's a difference. She backed out.
Just get nervous, and this person could just be nervous and just...
Yeah, she nervous and she backed out.
Victims. So look, this is just one less.
Someone else is also getting cold feet. A juror sent an email to the judge asking to be removed from the panel for issues of personal well-being.
What? Make up your mind, people. You went that far. Well, I guess you was probably doing what you was asked to do. You got to serve jury, right? You got to serve jury duty. And it's funny because Uncle Mike, I had to do jury duty, and it's in a lot of my videos, right? I had to do jury duty, man, and I was hoping I didn't get on no case. You know, I'm trying to do my YouTube thing. I'm trying to build up. We're going to do this fundraiser in the Philippines. All this stuff that I'm doing, I don't have time for no jury duty. So my goal was to try to get out, period. And it seems to me that they are very understanding, especially in this high profile case, man. Think about it. All you gotta do is say, no, I'm biased. I was abused. I never reported it. So I know how these people feel. So anybody that's claimed that somebody else abused them, I'm going to say that he did it. In fact, where do I sign and say, yes, he did it? That's what I'll be saying in front of the judge right now. Strike him. Yeah, we're going to strike. The judge going to strike me. They ain't even going to have to use their strikes. I think the judge got all you can strike, right? Don't the judge get all you can strike?
Prosecutors have just revealed that victim 3 is missing, and there are reports that Diddy has something to do with their alleged disappearance.
Man, it ain't no reports. It's just all speculation. It ain't no reports, man. These people be killing me on this stuff. But who reported it? That's what I want to know. Who reported it? All right, y'all. God, man, this is gonna be some long videos now, man. Here we go.
Well, I mean, on the surface, if the prosecutor's claims are true, this seems like pretty much textbook witness tampering, right? I mean, it appears...
Oh, man, they trying to stop. They trying to stretch. That ain't no witness tampering. What are you talking about? How can it be witness tampering? The girl says she ain't coming. Look, the girl and the lawyer ain't showing up. The girl lawyer ain't showing up. What's her name? Gina or something like that?
Attorney who's for one of the victims, alleged victims of Diddy a few weeks ago. I believe Amber Nomiki and I did. And they said they had calls, they had information, they had people, hundreds of them, come forward. They're not going to represent all of them. They're, which ones have evidence that can be compelling, what are the best cases to bring that. I also saw a story in the New York Post, this is from a week ago, about Diddy stuff that I wanted to read the headline of. Woman claims she saw minors dressed as Harajuku Barbies at Sean Diddy Combs' freak-off parties, what he was describing there to Conan so many years ago.
What? Is this a different person, or just the same little girl that was tripping? Her and her daughter, the lady, I ain't gonna say her name, but I seen a video of her and her daughter is out in the street doing some things for money. Y'all know what girls do in the street, with the least amount of clothes on that they can for money. Her and her little daughter. Yeah. So if that's the same little girl, then all of them need to sit down. You know, some of them victims that came forward, you know, I feel sorry for them if something happened to them, but you gotta know how to speak the King's English, and that's what the problem is.
Said these were sex-fueled parties with what she initially thought were little people dressed as Japanese Barbies.
Oh man, get out of here, man. Y'all this is supposed to be about Gene. Let's get back to the Gene part, man. Gene deal. Yeah, here we go.
100 times trying to intimidate and pay them off. Diddy would call his family members and then ask them to add a victim or a witness to the call. This way, it can't be tracked who Diddy was talking to.
Well, a lot of people do that in jail. And a lot of lawyers, just to let y'all know, I'm not saying that it's legal or illegal. We know it's illegal, but the lawyer said, lawyers, plenty of lawyers said that a lot of people do that. A whole lot of people would do that. So that don't make it right. But at the same time, man, people gotta have a little more kahunas. You gotta have a little more kahunas in this world, man. I wish that people would stop acting like they have kahunas. Because when it's time to show that you got kahunas, you go run and hide. Here we go, man. Gene deal, y'all. Let's go.
Gene, story or stories have never changed. And now we think because he is telling so much truth, it is really getting to Diddy's camp. So-called Brother Love is reaching out to Gene saying, enough is enough. Gene is defaming him, destroying his image, and breaking confidentiality. So Diddy about to lawyer up and hit him where it hurt, in court. But, bruh, that's just the warm-up. Word from the courtroom streets is the Diddy case getting wilder by the day. Some of the jurors, they backing out. Real talk. They don't even want to be part of this mess.
Yeah,
too dangerous, too much heat. They straight up saying they scared for their lives. Allegedly. And I gotta say allegedly, cause we ain't trying to get caught slipping. There's talk that Diddy been tampering with the jury pool. Yeah, for real. The streets say Puff been using all kinds of ways to get messages out from behind them walls. Prison calls, other inmates' accounts, prepaid calling cards, whatever they use up in there. I never been locked up, so I don't know exactly. But folks say he found a way to keep the phone lines hot. They say the phone's buzzing so much at MDC Brooklyn, it sound like the damn studio back in 97. The crazy part? The trial ain't even officially started yet. The prosecutors, the defense, the media, everybody knows the energy in the air is tense. Diddy facing them heavy charges. Racketeering, human trafficking, sex crimes, freak-off allegations, all that.
This is crazy, man. Enough is enough. This is crazy, man. But Gene right, man. How you gonna say what Biggie, because of Puff action, Biggie is gone? That was a dumb move, man. You got this East Coast West Coast beef, right? This what happened. You got this East Coast West Coast beef. So Puffy made Biggie go to the west side, Biggie from the east side, go to the west side to promote his album. You could have promoted it to us. We on the east side. We like Biggie too. Why are you over there promoting your album? Well, you could have been in Europe promoting the album. That was his next stop. You could have just skipped that. Yeah. Y'all act like you bulletproof. You know good and well Tupac had already passed away, and you should have seen the way Biggie was talking, y'all. Interviews after interview. That's when I kind of like my German Shepherd ears had perked up, because Tupac was killed. And I didn't realize how big Tupac was. I wasn't a Tupac fan. I just thought he was a rapper. You know, I didn't know he was #1. I'm still learning this rap game. I'm still learning what's going on. You know, I'm making beats. I'm trying to learn equipment, Focusrite, what's good equipment, the difference between cheap equipment like this microphone, y'all. The different sound, the sounding quality of cheap equipment than top of the line equipment. This is a cheap microphone also. But yeah. The next time I come to the Philippines, I'm coming correct. But long story short, man, there's a lot of things that go in any situation. If you in the t-shirt business, man, the quality of the t-shirt, the different inks, the printing, the fabric, oh man, there's so much you need to learn in anything that you do. Yeah. So, Biggie didn't need to be out there, man, and Tupac, Diddy, the dude that's on trial, he's responsible, man, for a lot of problems, death, downfalls, and stuff like that. So let's keep going.
Guy is like this with Diddy. You seen him on Drink Champs with him. You see him walking the streets in Miami with him. The whole 9 yards. So I'm saying to him, what does he want to talk to me for? He ain't got nothing to say to me. He said, yo, Gene, he said enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough to what? And I told Kirk Bro, I said, yo, if he want, I said, he don't want to talk to me for himself. He want to talk to me for Diddy. And I ain't got nothing to say to him. He ain't said enough is enough to Wolf mother when he cursed out and told her all kinds of shit. Did he say enough to Big's mother? What do you mean enough is enough? And that's how that conversation went.
How did you feel about it after you were done?
I felt that, like, because they must have got at Kirk Burrows, because Kirk called me with the bullshit. Yo, you got to fix that. You know this. Man, God, excuse me. Listen here, bro.
Excuse me. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, let's keep going.
I don't care nothing about none of these industry cats and what they do and how they do it. That's their business. You understand? I don't tell a man how to screw his wife and how to spend his money. You don't tell me what I got to do with my time. Point blank.
Do you feel like...
Look, man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I don't tell you what to do with your channel. I don't tell you how to upload videos. I don't tell you where to upload the videos. But everybody want to come over here and tell me what I should and should not do. Golly, man, this is crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy world, baby. It's a crazy world. Here we go.
And now, with jurors running scared and talk of jury tampering, bruh, this got all the ingredients for one of the biggest hip-hop legal storms ever. We gonna cover all of it right here at the Music Recording Network. So I need y'all to ride with me. Hit that subscribe button, show your support, and stick around. 'Cause me, I'm taking all this madness, all this chaos, and flipping it into something positive. We gotta educate, inspire, and uplift. That's what we do. We ain't out here just gossiping. We out here helping you understand how this business works and how to avoid the traps. So grab your drink, your smoke, or just sit back and vibe. Uncle Mike gonna walk y'all through the rest of this craziness. From the Diddy lawsuit to Gene Deal to the courtroom drama and everything in between. Let's break it down together.
And I'm getting hysterical. So I decided to go to the car, and I looked in the car. She was in the car asleep. She said, Gene, we started drinking the champagne, and I didn't feel good. And me and Debbie came here and went to sleep.
Damn, that is clear.